Hi guys, I hope you will enjoy this video about gardening. But first, if you like, you can subscribe or join us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Pinterest, or Instagram. So for more ideas for you of cooking, gardening, and so forth. All right. Hi guys, today April 10th in New England, Massachusetts, and spring and spring flowers started to show us their beauties. And here our chive and garlic chives bed, they're growing very nicely, and these are early crop herbs here, and some of our flowering trees here. Fathecia, this is an early flowering shrub, and here some of our flowering trees start to show us their leaves. And here this is our flowering shrubs as well. They're ready to bloom. Rhododendron here. Okay, but let me show you how we prepare our garden in the spring. As you requested, you want me to show you how I prepare my garden for planting in the spring. Okay, let's do it. As you remember last fall, if you watched our video, which is available on YouTube to watch, we planted these winter rye in the garden, and this winter rye actually is very helpful, and it's like food for the garden in the spring. Okay, so what we're gonna be doing with this winter rye that we planted in the fall, we're gonna rototill it, and actually we're gonna be rototilling it twice. The first time we rototill it, so the winter rye will mix with our garden soil and compost, and then we'll wait about 10 days or so, and we'll plow it again, and we'll have the garden ready to be prepared for planting. Okay, but first let's go and show you what we did in our greenhouse. Okay. Oops. Like that, see? Okay, like that. Okay. Okay. Okay, we are ready to start the seeds. Okay. So now what I do is I just put the seeds down like that. See? Okay. So just water it a little bit like that. Okay. Well, as far as greenhouses goes, if you don't have one outdoors that you can use, yeah, you can have a lighted greenhouse if you have the room in your house. Uh, and of course, it depends on how much product you're gonna start early. You can have a small greenhouse up in your kitchen or spare room if you have. And we do have this lighted greenhouse. It's about 25-30 feet long, and we have here about 60 trays of cool loving vegetables that we start early, like in April 1st we started these here. Of course, we like to do our own seedlings, but if you don't have the facilities to do your own seedlings, you can always buy your seedlings from your green houses in your garden centers. Okay, let us show you what we did before. And we started our cool, loving vegetable seedlings the last week of March, the beginning of April, and you can start your seeds up till April 15th. So the cold weather vegetable like broccoli and beet, for example, and carrots and kale, delicious and nutritious, and lettuce, peas, and radish, delicious. I love radish. Spinach. It's nothing like it when they are homegrown and fresh. And Swiss chard, very delicious and nutritious. And beautiful fresh mint. This is the Lebanese variety. And nice beautiful chive. I love chives. Very, very delicious, especially with omelette and so forth. Arugula. Oh yeah, this is beautiful. Has a beautiful, nice peppery taste to it. Delicious, especially when you grow it. You'll get the real flavor of the arugula. Parsley, delicious, and the taste of it when you grow it is unbelievable, especially when you make your own tabbouleh. Delicious. And of course, scallions. There's nothing like it when you pick it up yourself and eat it. It's so, so delicious. You get beautiful, beautiful sage here, beautiful smell to it, and adds a nice flavor to many dishes. Really delicious. And here we have a nice bunches of early herb crop like mountain mint, and we have here mint, Lebanese mint, and this is garlic chive. That's the green of the garlic, which is really delicious when you make an omelet with it. And of course, the chives here. These here, you can make a beautiful relish too. You can just Take them and chop them, mix them together, a little salt, pepper, and olive oil, and you have a beautiful, beautiful relish. Nice dip. As far as the warm weather, hot weather crop vegetables, we start the seeds like the third week of April, and that will give enough time for us for the seedling to grow and for planting at the end of May. Like hot weather vegetables, like for example, like beans, bush beans, or pole beans. Cucumber, delicious. When you plant your own vegetable, and especially the cucumber, the taste is unbelievable. It's not like the one you buy in the stores at all. The eggplant is the taste. You cannot compare it whatsoever uh, from the one you buy in the markets. Especially if you want to do some baba ganoush dip, delicious. And of course, the peppers, the variety of peppers is amazing, and the peppers is so tasty. And the variety is endless, really. If you like pepper, uh, it's a good time for you to plant some. And soybeans, my favorite, really. I love this soybeans. All you have to do is you take them, you blanch them with hot boiling water for a few minutes, and you take them out. You put a little bit salt on them, and you eat them. It goes very well with a glass of beer. I love really these soybeans, and I plant a lot of them, maybe about 100 feet of soybeans for me. And of course, our favorite is our summer squash. You see, like the kusa, uh, the yellow squash, zucchinis, uh, there's different varieties, but the taste and the flavor of this homegrown squash is unbelievable. And that's what we use here, this Lebanese variety squash kusa to make our stuffed kusa. And this is how we plant our summer squashes. And of course, what is a garden without beautiful, beautiful tomatoes? So many variety and heirloom tomatoes we grow. It's unbelievable, so delicious, and worth the work, the hard work in the garden. I love this sun gold tomato. These are like a snack, and uh, and these berry tomatoes here. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. They are so delicious. I just walk in the garden and I just pick them up and eat them because our garden is totally organic. There is nothing better than a cucumber and tomato salad, especially when you pick it up really fresh from the garden and you come home inside, you make a nice sandwich, a nice salad. And of course, we're not going to forget this beautiful winter squash we grow here. And actually, uh, we make a lot of squash puree and we freeze it, and it will last us all winter. And we do plant a variety of herbs like rosemary, sage, thyme, and oregano. They come very useful when you're doing certain dishes. Also, we plant basil, a lot of basil. We make pasta with it, and of course the parsley. Uh, and that's we make our tabbouleh, dill. Oh, we make nice omelet with the dill. A variety of herbs becomes very handy and very delicious. And occasionally we grow our own potatoes. And if you like potatoes, there's nothing like growing your own, especially if it is organically grown. It's so delicious. Okay, let's go and prepare the garden for this season. Okay, let's start rototilling and feed the garden. This beautiful winter rye is gonna be beautiful food for our vegetables. Here we finished rototilling this smaller garden on the side here behind the garage here. And basically, for the beginners, all you need is a small garden like that, and you can start it. And this way, you would learn how to do some gardening. And after that, if you have the room, you can um, make a bigger garden. This garden here is about like 30 feet by 15 feet wide. Okay, as you can see here, the beautiful winter rye that grow over winter that we planted on last fall. And here now we've been plowing the garden, and as you can see here, see the winter rye and the leaves from the trees that fall in the fall here. That will be beautiful food for our garden and our vegetables. So what we're gonna do here, we gonna rototill this garden as I said once, and then we'll wait maybe 10 days or so until our seedlings are ready to be put in the garden. So I'll finish rototilling, and okay, so our gardens are all plowed and rototilled for the first rototilling, and now we let it rest for about a couple of weeks or until our seedlings are ready to be planted in the garden. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and got some information. And if you have any ideas or some photos of your gardens or videos, I would love to see it. And now what we're gonna do, we're gonna wait a couple of weeks, and then we have to prepare the garden for our planting. We'll keep you posted. Maybe we'll share with you a video about how we prepare and plant our garden. Okay, until then, stay safe, take care of yourselves, and we'll see you later. Okay, bye for now.